I told you, lady, that I love you. If I didn't, darling, I'm sorry.
Been together forever, fuck the weather, she ain't never changed. If I lose, you ain't gon' charge it to the game. I'm the one to blame, pleasure over pain. Sorry that you came, put money over fame, never been the same. But I've been deranged, never went insane. All them darker nights, they turn to brighter days. Told you that I never leave your side. Yeah, you always on my mind. I know you down to ride. Through the winter, you a prize. Trophy in disguise, you know it's up, I never lie. Down is where they try to keep me stuck, but I'm up high. Pockets blue just like the sky. I know they wonder why. I know they wonder why. Yo, what's going on, gang? It's DSCO33. Welcome to the B.M.W Trading Podcast. And on this episode, we're going to be getting into trading. I know I've been saying, like, best man wins trading, you know what I'm saying, Forex this, Forex that, but I never really seen me get on the chart. So it's like, what I want to do is really, I'm going to get on the chart today, but I'm also going to bring somebody on who's been on the charts for a long time, bro. And it's like, ain't even really been a long time, but his experience is immense, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's been trading for a long time, spent a lot of time on the charts, learning, studying, just practicing that, applying it. You know what I'm saying, applying the information. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring him on real quick. I'm gonna ask him a few questions just so you guys can get a better understanding of what trading is. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times you'll hear me talking about it, and it probably is going one ear and out the other. But when he talk about it, I want to make sure that y'all listen. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm bring on my boy Kobe, 1ShotKobe, man. Please show yourself on the screen, bro. Like let them know what's going on, man. Like this dude right here, he invented Splurge. He invented Splurge University. See, I'm rocking Splurge right now. Go follow at 1ShotKobe. You see it on the screen, as well as like Spurs Fashion Club, bro. We catch him doing everything, trading, making clothes. He be in the studio. He trying to manage stuff. Like he got a lot of things going on. So like he in the car with it too. That's how you know, like he really lit. Like he moving. Like this is a moving man. From he always in motion. So go let him know. Tell him a little bit about yourself, bro.
What's up, man? I'm sorry, I apologize about that. I just woke up, gang. But I mean, I've been trading for about 2 years, man, and it's been a blessing with the profit that's been coming to me. So yeah, like the market is great. So
what do you feel like is your biggest takeaway from like you starting trading and not takeaway like money, but just your takeaway from like the experience that you've been having with trading and stuff like that? Like what's your biggest takeaway? You feel me?
I would say like my biggest takeaway from trading and the whole trading experience is the US, where the whole world is like a bank. It's like the economy. Yeah. So by you just learning how to trade Forex, it's gonna make you want to dive deeper into the world economy and how the dollar is inflating and deflating. So that was my like take. That's what I got out of it was to dig deeper into the world and understand things.
Yeah, because everything moved like based off that order flow, like supply and demand. And I've been seeing that a lot too, especially like when so right now I've been trading cryptos a lot. Like I've been looking at the cryptocurrency wave a lot. And I trade like the value of Ethereum and how it goes up and down. So all I see is like order flow. All I see is that this is just really an economy, like, and it's like when you're trading the economy, like you're trading how the economy is moving. You feel what I'm saying?
That's all the market really is. It's just like trading the economy back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, if we at war, the economy down, the market's down, you sell. You know, we our economy thriving. Like when Trump was in office, I mean, shit. Every time Trump sent out a tweet, the economy went crazy.
So, and it'll go either way, but it'll tank, like it'll go far, like you know what I'm saying. Whatever he said, just because he was so big. Of the economy, you know.
Yeah. So.
Man, so what? So you said you started back in 2020, right when COVID started. So who put you in? Like, how did you hear about Forex?
So man, my shout out to my boy Mobility. He had shout out to Mobility. Yeah, Mobility. Shout out to Mobility, but he brought me into IM Academy, just wanted to present me the option to make some money, and I'm blessed for that. But I didn't like the whole I Am Academy thing, which I'm not gonna throw any shade on the company because I know some people love I Am, but it just I feel like a lot of it is just is for motivation,
Yeah.
and they don't really preach trading as they should. I feel like, and that's just my opinion. So yeah, I got into trading with Moo, and he had presented the money to me. I remember I was broke and I couldn't even afford the monthly, and I think it's like 300 sign up, and then it's like 195 a month. I signed up 1 month and I couldn't even pay it again because shit, I was so broke. But should I stay with it? The knowledge I got from that first month, should I stay with it? And I'm running.
Bro, he said now I'm running.
Sure.
So you say you had to go like you had to learn like from being broke to really fucking with it. Like you were broke when you started. I know a lot of people start off when they broke too, and they don't make no money their first month or two, then they quit and they never fuck with it again. What made you stay locked into it? You know what I'm saying? Like when you started off broke, couldn't pay your monthly, even the next month came, probably couldn't pay it. Like what made you stick with trading though? Like with the just gaining the knowledge in trading, you feel me? What caught your attention?
Way to make money from home. I told you it was the coronavirus at the time, so everybody was quarantined, locked in. Shit, everybody didn't have losing. They was losing work because everything was shutting down. So I mean, that was like my the way for me to have money. I mean, and I was in college at the time too, so
Mm.
that was like, yeah, this was my goal.
So do you mainly do like forex trading, or are you into like stocks too? Stocks, like binary stuff like that, or it's
So
mainly
really,
just
if
trading
you
forex.
so really, if you know how to trade the markets, you know how to trade anything. That's what I be telling. That's why I tell a lot of people. If you know how to trade, if you can understand order flow and understand how the market operates and moves, you can trade crypto, you can trade forex, you can trade stock. So I don't necessarily just say I'll trade forex because sometimes I might trade a stock, sometimes I might trade a crypto. So that's be my main thing when people ask me, do you
Is
trade?
is trading stocks and trading crypto sort of the same thing, or trading in general? And what I mean by that is like when you're looking at the charts, like is it the same when you're looking at like the way that you read order flow? You feel what I'm saying? Like how you saying you got to read order flow to understand when to get into the market. Is that the same for everything, whether it be stocks, cryptos, regular currencies, gold indexes? Like, is that all the same? Basically, mean like is the candlesticks like does it relate each way to every
Uh,
different, you know what I'm saying? Every different market.
uh, yeah, but no, I mean like I'll say like some cryptos or some currencies might be more volatile than the other, if that's what you asking. So
Um, basically, well, yes, basically what I'm asking is like, yeah, is it when because I know each market is different. You know what I mean?
uh,
Each market is a little bit different. But what I was asking is that what you learned when you first started, can you translate that to each different market? You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure, you could definitely translate to each different market. So
So
it's
basically,
basically supply and demand.
right, and that knowledge resonates throughout the whole financial market, throughout the whole industry,
Whole
basically.
financial market is supply and demand. If you
Gotcha.
if you can understand the supply and demand, the law of supply and demand for real,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be good. Yeah, I feel like that's what you need.
Yeah.
Supply and demand. Understanding supply and demand.
Like, how do you? What's your strategy for like maintaining or securing profit is what I want to say. What's your strategy for securing profit?
So mainly, when securing profits, I like to just take it when I'm comfortable. It's not really too much of a, yeah, I'm up 20% on this trade. Ooh. Like once you've been trading for a while, you will kind of feel like, yeah, I'm up enough on this trade, so I can just take partial, or pull 25%, pull
Yeah,
25% of my risk, and just let it ride, or just take what I risk and just let it ride. So it's little different ways that you can pull profits. It's all about what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I usually try and do like the 10% rule, like try and like when I'm trading and whatnot, like I want to at least make 10% of what my account is already at. So if I got $100 in my account, at least trying to make $10 on this trade that I'm putting in. You know what I mean? And then even with that, securing the money to me is also like moving the money from my MetaTrader 4 over to like my broker, and then like at the end of the week just withdrawing it. You know what I'm saying? So that way, like I'm always moving the money, and I'm never just risking it all. You know. So I feel like it's all about it's all about like the securing of the profit, bro. Because the money's always gonna be there, and that's what I've been realizing with this charge, bro. Like, man, the money is always moving. I just missed a move yesterday. It was like probably like a 200 pip move. Went from like Ethereum went from what 3,100 or something like that down to like 2,900. So it's like a 200 pip move. But it's like that was just yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple days ago, I did like a 500 pip move, and the day before that was like 600. So it's like the money is always moving, but you got to know how to secure it. You got to know how to trade. You got to understand the order flow as well. That's what we're trying to get to right now. Let me ask you this one question. So me personally, I don't use any indicators. Like I don't use like RSIs. I don't use MACD stuff like that. And if you guys don't know what RSI is, it stands for Relative Strength Index, and it just shows you the strength of the market going up and down. But it shows you in a line form, right? So like if the market is doing good, you'll see the RSI going up. If the market is doing bad, you'll see the RSI going down. And a MACD basically shows you momentum. I can't give you the acronym, I don't remember that, but it shows you the momentum of the market. And it's like if the MACD is below like the zero line, that means that it has like selling momentum. If it's above, that means it has buying momentum. So as an indicator, like the indicators help you as a trader to understand what the market is doing once you know how to read them. Now, a lot of traders don't use indicators because they can see that just off the market structure, the structure of the market itself. So which one do you use personally? Which one do you do the most? Do you use indicators, or do you just go off market structure?
So I'm a market structure trader. Really people should use indicators for as a confluence and not to really get into the market. Don't let indicators like confirmations.
Okay.
So you as what a confluence is basically things that happen in line. Well, things to happen in order to fall in line. So I mean, if you see a setup where all your indicators are saying it's buying, but market structure clearly it's clear as day it's finna sell, why are you going to indicators? Indicators are like they give lagging results. So I feel like trading market structure, you'll be able to have more of a live analysis, if that kind of makes sense.
Say that one more time.
Well, I'm saying like market structure is kind of more so.
Just more of a live analysis.
Yeah, and like indicators is lagging results. That's what you're getting with trading indicators and shit. So that's why I don't really tell people to rely on indicators as much. Like, yeah, you could trade EMAs and EMA crosses, RSIs, MACDs, ADXs. It's a whole list of indicators that people use, and people have strategies that if these three indicators line up, then you're gonna buy. If these three indicators line up, then you're gonna sell. When it shouldn't be like that. It should be based off market structure. And then your indicators come as a confluence, as a confirmation for you, like, oh yeah, this definitely gonna sell. Or a way for you to monitor your trade.
Do you have any advice for like beginners, bro? Anybody that's just getting started right now? I understand you telling them like learn market structure and shit like that, but like what other kind of advice would you have to a beginner that's just getting started trading? Like this is first day, you know what I'm saying?
First day trading. Man, it's a lot of words I could give to people is be patient, let the money come to you. You're not gonna turn $100 to $1,000 on your first day. it's possible, but I doubt you do it on your first day, you know. And then the third one, I'll say patient pays. That's gonna be the first and the third. Be patient and patient pays. Let the setup come to you. Don't rush it. Don't try to like, yeah, I think it's gonna be out. Well, just because you see it selling hard and you have fear of missing out, don't let your psychology get in a way of you making a bad decision and losing money.
Right.
That's one of the key things in trading alone. Don't let your psychology mess up your mind with your mindset. Your trading mind. You gotta have a investing mindset to even learn how to trade forex. So don't even, for beginners, invest in your psychology. Boom.
You
That's
said invest in your psychology.
well. I
Nah,
didn't.
that's what you said.
Yeah, invest in your psychology. Like, well, not invest, but
Nah, for real. Invest in your mental state. Like invest in your mindset. Like that's important too.
yeah, that's for sure important. But that's not like the
That's not what you meant though.
yeah, that's for sure important. It was kind of like invest in, not invest, but get an investing mindset before you even start trading forex. That's what I'm trying to say. Like your psychology, your investor psychology has to be there before you even learn. You want to trade stocks, cryptos, forex, any NFTs, all that. You have to have investing mindset. So that's like my number one beginner for people.
What do you feel like is the best way to develop that though? Develop that investing mindset.
Experience. Take
Experience.
experience. Take experience. Learn how to withdraw. Learn how to pull when the market is over.
How
Like,
can you learn that? How can you learn it before you get started?
well, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying, because at some point you do have to learn what you're doing to experience it. But so how did I learn how to withdraw? Basically, I was just watching videos on YouTube. That was like man, I damn near put 10,000 hours on in this trade and just watching videos and learning how to withdraw. So I can't really just tell you one person or how I learned. Shit, just learn. Just watch video, different withdrawal, how people withdraw and things. Because there's strategies to it.
Yeah.
There's people have strategies to withdraw and knowing what they do. And it's like Forex from I've been in this Forex world, this trading world for 2 years now. And I remember when I was 6 months in, I felt like I knew enough.
Yeah.
I remember I was 1 year in, I felt like
Man, I
this,
felt like I knew everything in that.
you feel me? I felt like I knew everything. And then now I look back on that same year, I'll be like, I ain't know nothing that I know compared to that. So that's why I be trying to tell people, like, just always have that open mindset. Like you really going to have, like, man, like trading is not something that just comes easy. And I be trying to have people understand that it take people 3-4 years to even come profitable. Real talk. So you really just gotta like lock in and really just take over. Like if you got a great mentor and who teaching you the rights and the wrongs off the jump, then you good.
What was your first? What was your first? What was your first like major profit, bro? Like,
I remember I seen $1,000 withdrawal. It was, I want to say, May of 21. So I was a year in.
mm,
I was a year in, and that's rare. Like a lot of people don't even make that a year in trade. So
nah, for real, not a doubt.
not 1,000. So I made, it was really like 978.
Yeah.
But yeah, I made 1,000. With fees and everything they got took out, it was 1,000 for sure. I got $1,000 withdrawal for sure.
Well, I've been trading for a long time. My $1,000 ain't come off one trade. It took a long time to even add up to that, but just like shit, it's everybody's path is different. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody goes through their own processes and things like that. So when you first getting started trading, my advice to a beginner, bro, like you said, take your time, be patient, because it's gonna pay out for you in the long run. Like learn as much as you can. Like learn and apply the information that you learn. And like what I could do, I'll leave a link to this book under the video, and that book gonna teach you everything about market structure. It's called the Candlestick Bible, and I want y'all to read that. Like literally read that. That book right there was the first book I got back in 2017 when I first started, and I still read it to this day. Like I still pass it out to people every day that are just getting started trading, and they read the book, and it takes their trading from here to like all the way. Like you don't even see my hand no more. Like it takes it to the next level all the way because that like you need to know the market structure, and then once you apply it to your indicators, like once you understand what the indicators was, when I first started, bro, like I was reading the definition of each indicator. Like I would go to like what is it called, Investopedia or something like that, and I was just reading every indicator that I saw, and because I had to know. I was kind of like I gotta know what it means so that way I can use it the right way. You know what I mean? So never run away from the information. Always run towards it. Be the first. Put yourself in front of the information so that way you can handle it the right way. You know, like if you know what's going on, like if you can understand what the market is doing, if you understand what the market is doing and you don't get into any trades, that's better than not knowing anything. You know what I'm saying? That's better than not knowing what's going on. Because if you know, you can at least tell somebody else. But if you don't know anything and you trying to get into trade, you're just losing your money like that. And that's not what we want anybody to do. Because that's now look, he just told you made 1,000 from the market, but how much have you lost on the market though? Don't even want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that, bro. Because like you're gonna lose a lot of money on the market when you first learn and like just taking your steps to get it, to understand it. And if you don't got no good mentors, you just losing. You know what I'm saying? And
Also to learn the game. That's how I put it.
that's really is the cost, those opportunity cost, man. Like
Just cost to learn. Like shit, I done lost. Yeah.
man, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even say the number out loud. I keep that shit right where it's at.
I had to go back. Well, really, I'll just have to show you the deposits by KLT. When I first started, I had a different broker. So I can show you all of the deposits of me getting and not getting no withdrawals back. You would be like, damn, you steady putting your money in. Like, why you?
Man.
I just stuck with it. Cause you just gotta know, like, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Just be patient. Just be patient. You missing your entry by. You'll know you're progressing when you're missing your entry by 2-3 pips, or you're like, damn, I could have caught that, but I just missed it. So number one thing is demo. This demo, man.
Yeah,
You lose money in the demo.
Learn and apply in that demo, bro. There's nothing wrong with using a demo account. Like I done flipped a lot of demo accounts. That's like normal.
Demo accounts are great,
bro. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up my charts. Did your screen you just cut your thing off?
Yeah.
The video. I bet. Oh, you just did that. You wild. Oh, you just did one of those things. All right. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm about to share my screen. I'm gonna just show y'all my charts, bro. And I'm gonna let Kobe do it as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk through Ethereum. Yeah, for sure. 2 is cool. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna chart up real quick for you guys, all right? So I want y'all to see how, I'm not saying like, I want y'all to see how a real trader chart looks like, you know, using just market structure. Like you see, I have nothing on my screen, and the website that I'm using is tradingview.com. I can give you guys a quick rundown on how to use it. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I can do that real quick. So first of all, if you're looking at where my mouse is right here, right, you got Ethereum USD. If you click on that, you can type in any pair you want to. So I can type in ADA USD, which is another cryptocurrency. It's called Cardano. Then you have, let's see, GBP or CHF JPY, which is the Swiss franc versus Japanese yen. And like I say, once you click up there, you can type in any pair you want to look at, any currency pair that you want to look at. And there's thousands of pairs, not thousands of pairs, but there's a lot of different pairs that you can look at. And you can look at everything, like when it comes to stocks, indices. Indices are just like like your stock exchanges, like the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, the SPX 500. So you can trade those on here as well. You can trade currencies, cryptocurrencies. You can look at the price of oil, gold, all of those different things, and you can trade. See, the thing with trading is just your trading value. That's why it's important to understand.
Check out Season 2, the hit B.M.W Trading Podcast by DSCO, every Wednesday on the HausHill Entertainment Networks. B.M.W Trading Podcast helps you gain more financial literacy to a better life. Head over to www.HausHillEntertainment.com or download the free HausHill Entertainment app exclusively for iPhone and Android devices.